So we've got Mystic Forge and Jeskai Control.
Very mean deck.
Right? Yeah, you unfortunately lost to that last round. I mean, it was definitely some games, that's for sure.
Well, I don't know if this means anything, but is it David that beat me? Yeah. He flew from Florida.
Oh, wow.
I drove 6.5 hours. David deserved more than I did.
Right? Okay, so looks like what we got going on right here, right off the bat, is we've got a Glaring Flesh Raker right off the bat here. Off of a turn 1 Grim Monolith into Flesh Raker. Yeah, you got to prioritize getting rid of this Flesh Raker. Like, they're rough on these decks. We've watched this guy kill multiple times with this Flesh Raker today.
Oh, yeah.
So, but to be fair, David has a lot of action that could beat this deck. Like, there's, Teferi, there's Narset, Wrath of the Skies.
Mm-hmm.
Narset's really good against this deck because they're playing 4 copies of Echo of Aeons.
Right.
So, that's rough.
I also think that just the Wrath from the Skies and Back to Basics are also...
Mm-hmm.
They can be pretty good
yeah.
in combination, right?
Also, just like a Hull Breacher jammed at the right time.
So it looks like the Flesh Raker actually resolved.
It did, yeah, and there was some back and forth there.
So
David's sculpting, it looks like.
It looks like Stefan's going to make some tokens now.
Oh, yeah.
Like, the entire deck is basically colorless, right? So...
yeah, he's actually playing... this is a really interesting list. He's playing 2 copies of Burgi, God of Storytelling, 4 copies of Echo of Aeons, and he's also playing 4 copies of Planar Nexus and 4 copies of Urza's Tower.
Right.
So, obviously, Planar Nexus turns on the Urza's Tower because it's every non-basic land type.
Correct.
So you get to make, 4 mana with that and a tower, which is most of the cards you want to cast in this deck. Like, your Ring, your cards, all
Mystic
that fun
Forge,
stuff.
yeah.
Mystic Forge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think anyone who has played against the new... I don't know if I can call it post, like, because I don't play Titan anymore, but, like... I think people seen this interaction, right? The tower plus Nexus making 4 mana turn 2.
Yeah, I mean, being able to cast a One Ring off of that. Okay, so there was a Burgi, the back half of a Burgi cast here.
So it's the Horn. It
Yeah.
looks like they're gonna... Oh, man, it looks like Stefan might be off to the races here, because he's revealing colorless spells that, like, kind of pay for themselves, right?
Yeah.
So it's almost like he's got, like, a Helm of Awakening in play.
Yeah, there's a key.
Mm-hmm. It looks like he's got a Karn in hand, too. He's probably going to exile discard the City of Traders and... Oh,
whoa, that's pretty good.
So the cool thing is, I think, so if he... Well, I don't think Stefan's going to do it, but let's say if he exiles some for the Horn, then he can cast off of LED.
Yeah, he
so
can use
works
LED to cast, yeah.
It's like a quote-unquote Black Lotus.
Yeah.
Also, he can do is also, like, untap the Monolith.
Yeah.
And then try to resolve Karn. And if that all happens this turn, like, it's going to be very hard for David to catch up.
Yeah. Yeah, that's very rough if he can do what he needs to do. So he's only got 1 more card in hand.
And it's a Karn.
Yeah, and I don't think he wants to discard that to the Horn.
No, I think he's casting right now. So yeah, he's used the last Eldrazi token to cast Karn. We could kind of see David's hand there. Looks like he had a Back to Basics and some lands in hand.
I think that Back to Basics a little too late at this point.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely, yeah. And I guess for people that are joining us now, like on the far left corner, if you wonder what card that is a Flesh Raker. That's why there's like a Eldrazi token on top of it.
Yeah.
A Kai Sawatari token, because he's here this weekend.
Yes. It was great. It's been great getting to meet him. Yeah, this is my first time getting to meet him, and I said, hey, I went up to say, hey, Joe Dyer, and he was like, and we hugged, and it was great. So it was awesome. Yeah, no, I love Kai. He's a pretty amazing artist, and also just a really nice guy.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, it's good to have him here this weekend.
So it looks like Stefan looking at his sideboard to see what maybe he wants to tutor for a card. Tutor, wish, whatever term you want to use. Okay, so he's going to crack the LED first so he can cast the card that he's going to get with Karn. It looks like he's getting a ring.
Yeah,
so
one ring's good.
Oh
here.
my gosh, yeah. So like that's what I was saying. It's almost like you get a Helm of Awakening, right? Because every time you cast a colorless spell, you get a token again, so you kind of pay for itself, right?
Yeah. So, and he pulled another. He's just discarding just to see if he hits anything.
Yeah.
I don't think he can cast either of those.
No, so they're probably just gonna go to exile.
Yeah.
Forever, but then you do get to untap with a very good board.
Right. Well, I mean, you get to untap. Hey, does it matter if he casts a back to basics here?
Maybe it does because, well, no, he does have the Eldrazi token to activate key.
Yes.
So back to basics is definitely good, but I don't know how relevant it is at this point in the game.
No, I think that's I don't think it's very good at all. In fact, it might hurt David more than it might.
Oh, he does have a Tundra there.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
In true BCDL fashion, it's just the most interesting finals ever.
Oh yeah. So David's gonna take his draw step.
I mean,
he does have a prismatic hand in there too, and it looks like a Wrath from the Skies too.
Wrath with the Skies would be pretty. What makes Wrath hard here is that there's like a lot. The only permanents you're cleaning up are the Eldrazi, and the
like mana, right? The
mana.
monolith.
He doesn't have enough mana to actually put it enough mana in it for monolith.
But it could be like a 1-2 punch, right? Like if you Wrath from the Skies and then next turn you untap, play it back to basics.
Yeah, like it's white. He's not casting it anyways. He just fetched for a mountain.
Right.
But like if he was like white 1, it doesn't hold the same weight as being able to hit like
right
all those things. And Harnfell is a 5 mana artifact.
Mm-hmm.
So lols.
So I think the fact that he fetched for mountain.
Prismatic ending
Okay,
on
prismatic ending.
the
Flash Raker.
Yeah. I don't know that's good though, because he gets to untap with 2 Ancient Tombs.
He's got the ring there too.
And a ring.
With the Dyer on top there. The thing that the ring plus the horn.
Yes.
He's gonna draw like a lot of cards this turn.
I think he just fetches.
Oh.
So there's an Echo, but I don't think you cast this Echo.
I think you activate the ring first and then make a decision after that.
Yeah.
You also get to exile discard some cards for the horn.
Oh, I think there's cards that go for the horn. Like you can pitch Echo.
Also, even better, I think you can just lattice here. And then the game is just. I think that's what he's doing.
Yeah, that seems like a thing you can do.
Because everything has resolved so far. So,
yes.
So Stefan might just sniff out that David doesn't have any counter magic in hand. I would just cast lattice and.
Or he tries to go get Paradox Engine and kind of does that. Well, yeah, there's a lot of things that he can do here.
I think it's.
He just go get Lattice.
I think it's BLT time.
Yeah.
You know the L
Oh yeah. And that
yeah.
yeah. Wow. Oh man. Yep. Mycosynth Lattice.
Pretty good.
Doing the thing. So sideboard wise, I think, Consign to Memory maybe feels very good here.
Deck Fade is pretty good. You can steal artifacts.
Yes, you can. Force of Negation maybe.
Very good too.
Lavinia.
Very good.
Yeah. Seems
actually, hold on. Lavinia is pretty good. Yes.
Yeah, because it stops all the 0 drop.
Right. And the stuff that costs more than because Stefan's deck is all soul lands.
Yes.
So you can't cast a card on turn 2.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If he has 2 lands, he can't cast Karn.
Correct.
Another Wrath this guy's maybe. I don't think Surgical Extraction does much here.
Ruination doesn't seem that great neither.
No, and I don't think you want any blast effects because for the 4 Echo of Aeons.
Now the question is, what do you think here? Swords to Plowshares. I know Stefan's deck's only got 1 creature, right?
Yeah, it only has the
Flash Raker, right?
The 4 Flash Rakers, but it does play 2 Burgie.
2 Burgies too.
And so it could play that on the front half.
Uh-huh.
And then it's an extra Flash Raker, essentially.
True. Okay.
Yeah. So that is a possibility.
That's something to consider there, right?
Yeah.
So Dave's got some really good heavy hitters in the sideboard. Like we said, like Wrath from the Skies, and I think Consign to Memory is an amazing card.
Yes.
I tested a little bit before coming here for the event.
Yeah, I almost think you might cut Timeless Dragon in this matchup.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah,
I don't think you're casting. I don't think you're internalizing that at all.
No, it's not. It's not that type of game. Also, there's the 2 supreme verdicts that he can probably.
Oh yeah. You can most assuredly get rid of the 2 supreme verdicts. Yeah.
I'm almost like, if I was David, I'm almost be tempted to cut the 4th Erlingus too, maybe, or maybe just to go down to 1.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I think that's like you want to have that to at least win the game. But I feel like you win the game if like your plan is jam Hull Breacher in the middle of an Echo.
Right. That one. He does. Oh yeah, he's got some very good cards in the sideboard.
For sure. And then Stefan. A lot of his is like Beseju, Leyline of the Void, and the Karn board. So like, he
does have the Waterscape Battle Mage, but that doesn't really.
I don't think it does much in this matchup at all.
I mean,
it's a creature, but
he gets rid of back to basics, but. I don't think they are. I mean, they haven't looked at each other's deck lists, right? So he doesn't know how many.
Right.
And also, David didn't play one this game, so he doesn't know about it, right? And
right.
It might not have been worth it.
Right.
Line of the Void. I don't think it's very good here neither.
No, and neither is like boarding in one of the Karn targets, like Canoptic Scarab's Swarm or something like that.
Yeah,
like,
he might just run it back, right?
Yeah.
Just stare into the light and then shuffle and.
Because Beseju doesn't do anything in this matchup, I don't think. Like at all.
No. You again only if you're expecting back to basics in game 2, right?
Yeah.
But other than that,
I don't think back to. I honestly he may even board out back to basics for more interaction, just because all the
artifacts that make mana.
Right. Stuff like that. So.
A card that I don't see in Stefan's sideboard that I think would be interesting is the Masticore, the one that can destroy a permanent that when you discard, I forgot what it's called.
Is it Argentum Masticore?
Yes, that one. Yeah.
I see that a lot in like the vintage shop stacks.
Right.
And stuff like that. Yeah.
But I think he probably opted to go with the Boseiju and the Waterscape Battle Mage. I think kind of fills the same role, I guess.
Right.
But which might be just like a play style decision.
Yeah. I honestly think he maybe just YOLOs.
I mean, his deck is kind of like that, right? He's just YOLO.
Yeah. Well, and the thing is like David's on the play now, and that helps quite a bit. But even if David wins this game, then he's back on the draw, and that the play draw dynamic for this kind of deck is really what matters, because you want to be on the play with the Mystic Force deck because you want to be able to get under all of the stuff that they're going to do.
I agree.
So you just want to have that turn 1, mana advantage, into thing. There's defense grids in this deck, so that can be rough.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like 3 defense grids. So
yeah, turn 1 defense grid into turn 2 action is very, very good.
Right.
Also, by the way, a little bit of self promotion too, but Mike from the Lexus Motor podcast,
yes,
my co-host. So little thing, he gave up the 4 foilable masters for the highest.
Yes.
And it turns out that along with winning the finals, you're also going to get that too, because we get 2 decks in the finals that are not playing Greek. So ISO players are deciding if they're going to decide on their mulligans.
No. That's a weird turn 1. That does not speak to me as a turn 1 play.
So David must have like a very good card in hand, like a Lavinia there to keep a hand like that.
I see a Prismatic
and a Source of
Vista
Plowshares.
and a Source of Plowshares, but
also like just playing a Saga. That's
it's rough too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Interesting.
Flesh Raker.
It's just going like, Lord. This actually goes from like 0 to 60 like in.
It does, yeah. No, you definitely, yeah. And the problem is like your board wipe or whatever that you would want to use here doesn't do anything.
David snapped just like, let's sword that guy.
Yeah.
I saw what happened last game.
Yep. It goes bye-bye.
Get this thing out of here.
What does he have in his hand though that like?
Who?
David. Like,
David. I mean, we saw a Prismatic Ending, and I saw 4 Throlingas.
Yeah.
He's playing with some like whatchamacallit, like not altars, but like
he plays like the old border planeswalkers and stuff.
Yeah. So like the Narset head looks a little different.
Yeah.
In our match, like that you guys watched earlier, like I I don't know if it was clear, like I was kind of confused when he played the deck Faden.
Yeah.
I thought it was a Teferi.
Yeah, that's what we
he
said,
like
yeah.
discard. I was like, oh, okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
From watching from here, it might be a little difficult. Sometimes.
Dak Faden was definitely a card I knew. I was like, yep, that was the Dak Faden because we saw it in his hand. And we're like, is he gonna do it? Like,
no, that card is that R2 is really sweet. Okay, so Narset here.
Narset is very interesting. That cuts off Stefan's ability to echo. Which is,
right.
Yeah. So he can't echo with this this Narset in play. But
well, Narset doesn't seem to be very long for this world, right?
Yeah, there is a construct there.
So it looks like the construct right now it's a 3/3.
Yeah.
It's about to get at least a 4/4, right? Because Stefan's gonna get to tutor for an artifact.
Yes.
Assuming.
What is that? Oh yeah, it's the Grim Monolith at the bottom there.
Correct.
The glare makes it really hard to see down there.
So he might just get a key here.
Yeah.
So you can untap the monolith and kind of keep going.
Yeah, I mean, if he has like a key into like another Flesh Raker, then that would be very good.
Right. Yeah, I think the main thing here that Stefan's trying to do is probably figure out like how to kill Narset, like not let David untap with
another Narset activation.
Or also just like no, if he gets to cast Days Undoing.
Yeah, that's rough too.
Okay, so he did get a key.
Yeah, that seems fair.
Yeah, so the construct now is a 4/4.
That kills Narset.
I don't think David activated.
Oh, he
so
did
it's
it.
5/5. Yeah.
No, yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they've very wisely noticed that there was a construct that was about to come onto the board, but Stefan does need to put another artifact in play to be able to one-shot kill Narset.
Yeah, there's a Karn. There's 2 Karns.
There's another land.
Yeah, another player Nexus. I see.
And there's a One Ring.
There's a One Ring. Yeah.
Okay, so if the One Ring resolves, then you both get to kill Narset and draw cards this turn, right? And I don't. So
oh yeah, because it would make it a 5/5.
Correct. So Stefan's probably deciding like which one do I want to run into a Force of Will.
Even
right?
if he plays Karn, like he could Karn minus get like LED.
So I think so yeah, he Stefan played the One Ring. He prioritized that over the Karn, and then he's gonna draw a card here. Probably just pass a turn after that.
I think if he has a Wrath of the Skies here, that's pretty good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, that would be perfect to have like a Wrath of the Skies
right
into this board.
Oh, that's probably what we're gonna see. Wrath of the Skies is 2 white, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I think we're gonna see a Wrath of the Skies here, or
because that gets rid of literally everything in play except for the ring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Stefan will be able to draw 2 cards next turn, and he's got 2 cards in hand, so Wrath of the Skies is very good. Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe just 4th Lingus?
Seems weird.
I mean, you gotta put some pressure at one point, right? And you get to draw an extra card too.
But it's not like he has Ancient Tombs or anything like that are like pressuring his life total either.
Right.
So.
Just the One Ring, right? But that's a losing proposition here, right? It's
right.
Okay, not a Narset. I think this time you have to try to find a source of Plowshares, I guess, or Prismatic Ending to kill the token. Okay, so you found a Prismatic Ending.
Okay.
And you'll probably just kill the construct.
Yeah, we're just keep delaying the game at this point.
But more importantly, Stefan cannot draw off the One Ring now.
Yes, that's true.
So,
can't draw off the One Ring.
Well, he can draw on David's turn.
Yes.
But that will count. It will cost some life. So,
yeah.
There is a card in his hand, and is that a Voltaic from the? It looks like it's the other art, right? The M13, M11 arts.
I don't think there's a Voltaic. Yeah, there is one Voltaic key. There's one Voltaic key. Yeah.
This looks like it's the.
There's a pedal.
So Voltaic key could. Oh, it's a Mox Opal. That's what it was.
Okay. Yeah, Mox Opal seems good.
And so you can play a Karn here. Just untap the Monolith, play Karn, and then what do you get with Karn?
That's a good question. Like,
so Liquid Metal Coating, it's one Paradox Engine. Well,
you don't think you can cast Paradox Engine,
right? I mean, you can always just like grab a card and like pass, and hopefully you can cast next turn. But
right.
Okay, so yeah, Stefan is going through his sideboard to see which current target he wants to grab.
I don't even think coding is very good here. I mean, it cuts off the white source.
I mean, that could be relevant. Or you can also like do on Narset, right? But I don't think it's very good. Like you just on their turn, like, and they can't activate Narset.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
But it's not great, right?
No.
Yeah, I think Narset's going to be kind of hard for Stefan to deal with.
Yeah, he's got to have another like Saga,
Just
or
like Lattice
a
again
Flesh
next turn.
Raker.
Can you guess Lattice?
Yeah, if there's a Lattice. No, he can't right now.
So he's got 3 mana from LED, 1 from. No, okay, so he's 1 short, right?
Yeah.
So LED, Opal, Battle, that's 5.
Yeah. I don't think he has another. And the Paradox Engine doesn't do anything in this scenario because he can't draw off 1 ring.
Right.
So, I think it's probably coding. I would guess like.
Okay, so he just.
Just tick it up.
Oh no, you can just make.
Wandering a creature.
Yes.
Yeah. Just attack. The
Hold on,
Narset.
does the 1 ring? Oh yeah, right. He did go down. So Narset was at 3. Had 3 lords.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. All right.
That's spicy.
That was pretty good.
Yeah.
Don't worry, 1 ring does everything.
1 ring becoming an indestructible creature. It's like Black Lotus becoming an elk.
We all have PTSD from that card.
Right? Hey, I still get to play with that card in Vintage, and I love it.
Oko?
Yeah, man.
Oh, well, good for you. I'm
Yeah.
happy that's going from Legacy.
It's great in Vintage, though. It's one of those cards where in Vintage it's just like fine.
But not like in Legacy.
Yeah,
was
it's almost like it
dominating.
was designed specifically for the format. Just so weird to say, but it really was.
No, I trust you. Okay, so we saw David here. He cast the 4th Erlingas and put some pressure on Karn. But
Yeah,
I
that's
think
not
we're about to
enough
see
pressure.
a Lattice again. And well, Lattice actually doesn't do a whole lot here, right? Because
No.
he does have creatures on the board now.
Yeah, that's true.
There's
Yeah,
not a
I
monolith.
don't think you want a Lattice here. Well, you can't Lattice. Actually, you could.
You could, but then
cast
you-
the second Karn, but then you have to
Right.
neg Karn down to.
Okay, so there's a Burgie. Oh, okay, that's I think he's gonna cast the Horn again.
That would be pretty good here.
Stefan's got a lot of options here. He's probably thinking about getting the Paradox Engine, maybe,
Yeah, Paradox Engine would be very good too.
because he's got key, so he can, or he can just untap the ring and draw more cards. I guess too. That's not good, right?
Yeah, but I mean, if he has any amount of any spell in hand that he can cast for 1 or less,
Mm-hmm.
then he just goes off with Paradox Engine and just wins the game.
True. Yeah, because you just kind of draw your entire deck, right?
David's got to have an answer to that. And
David didn't. We didn't see
He's-
David catch any Force of Wills in these 2 games, right?
no, not at all.
Or Force of Negation.
No.
He's thinking about cracking the LED. I think. Well, he's got a monolith in hand, right? I think he should at least cast that first before discarding it. There you go.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a monolith. So that can make 5 mana with the key. That's
David looking at his hand though is interesting.
Well, he
There's
did get
another
to-
monolith in hand too.
Oh, okay. Oh, so that's a 5, 7. Yeah, 7 mana. Am I
Yeah.
Sorry, 6 mana. 6
Yeah.
mana. So yeah, David drew a card off of the Monarch trigger. Oh no, I'm sorry. They attacked the Karn, right?
Yeah,
And I think
he
the
didn't get a
Force has to
Monarch.
attack the player. Okay.
Yep,
So we
yep.
should kind of know their hand. Okay, so 3 mana. Stefan decided his line. He's probably counting the mana. What can I do?
Okay.
So he's got 3 floating. Well, no, he's got 1 floating. He's got 2nd Karn. Okay. If it does decide to use the Karn that's on the board, then that Karn will die. It's only got 2 counters on him.
Yeah.
Um,
This is an interesting.
okay, so he's gonna grab something with the card number 1, which might just be. What do you think he's gonna get here?
I feel like it has to be Paradox Engine, but then can he cast?
Something else?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
That's rough. I feel like you should have left the the other monolith in hand
Oh, to cast.
to cast post.
Right,
Yeah.
right. Okay. Well, Stefan took a little bit of time, so I think but it looks like he might have miscounted mana or something, or changed his mind. Because he can cast the 2 spells in his hand, right? One is Bergie, and then
One is Karn. Yeah, he can't cast both. And he can't cast.
oh, I'm sorry. He could cast the front side of Bergie.
Yeah, he could. Yeah, but
Okay.
I don't think he can cast Paradox Engine and then cast Bergie. Oh, just Ensnaring Bridge.
No, he was like, oh no. Let me think about it for a second.
There's one floating.
Yeah. So he could just use the key to untap Monolith. Okay, so Monolith. He's gonna play
Bridge.
And then he's got 2 cards in hand. So you do have to empty your hand if you wanted that bridge to do anything this turn.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so he's gonna cast either front side of Bergie or Karn. Okay, that's good. So he's gonna pass the turn with 1 card in hand and a new Karn,
Right.
which
Yeah.
is okay. Yeah, it feels like Stefan, like every turn that we're watching, he's always like hoping to fade like a meltdown or
Right.
a Wrath from the Skies. Like no.
Yeah, Wrath from the Skies would be really good here.
Mm-hmm. I feel like we've been saying this
Yeah.
a lot, and we never see the Wrath from the Skies.
Yeah.
Is this turn that David draws it?
Yeah, that would be great. Yeah. It would be good if he had Meltdown in the sideboard too.
I'm actually surprised that it is. I guess Wrath from the Sky kind of takes up that same slot.
Yeah,
right?
it does. Yeah, and it's a little bit more flexible, I guess, at that point too. But the flexibility trade-off is that you can cast Wrath of the Skies. You have to have 2 white mana to cast Wrath of the Skies.
Ah, right.
Where you can cast, a 3 mana, Meltdown on.
Just basics.
Yeah. That seems really good.
So Stefan's got 1 card in hand.
I don't think you tick down. Yeah, you don't definitely.
No, he just put it. Did he grab something?
Why would you do that?
Oh no.
That's weird. But I mean, I guess he can go Hellbound with LED if he really
But
wants
that's
to.
not.
You put a Paradox Engine in hand. I think you should have just waited
Interesting. Okay, so
because he can attack now with these.
Right. You can just kill Karn. Maybe he was worried about like a prismatic ending, maybe.
But I think, I think that this,
Board state.
yeah, even if you kill the Karn, you have to have an answer for the.
For everything else.
For everything else, yeah. So it's just the classic Stompy, yeah. Ooh.
Oh, that's very good.
Yeah, that is excellent. Lavinia is fantastic here. So Lavinia is going to make it so that no matter what he does, he can't.
Oh,
cast.
so he's going to go Hellbands.
Okay. That is
Okay.
fine. I mean, at that point, yeah, you kind of have to, don't you?
Right. Because he's only got 2 lands in play, right?
Yeah, 2 lands in play. He can only cast 2 mana value, non-creature spells. If he casts anything free, it's countered.
Right. This is really big here for
Woof.
David. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as we're looking at it, it doesn't look like Stefan has any way to get rid of Lavinia.
No, he does not.
It might be because David just targets the ring again and swing for 4. Maybe, I don't know. Draw cards on their turn.
Yeah.
But if you draw too many cards, then your bridge, Ensnaring Bridge is not as good.
He can't really make
Oh, so he's gonna draw cards.
ooh,
Okay. He already played a land this turn, so he can play the Monolith.
but he can't cast this this Echo.
No.
So that's rough.
And the thing is that now he's gonna have 2 cards in hand at least, right?
Yep.
Unless I'm missing something.
No. Yeah, he's got 2 cards in hand. I don't think he can get rid of that.
This game might be.
Yeah. This game might be over because this Lavinia might just go all the way here.
Yeah. That just got really interesting now. And so it looks like David's got another Narset in hands, and I can't see the other 2 cards, but one looks like it's like a Ponder maybe. Oh, a Force of Negation. Okay, so he does have a counter magic 2 in hands. So he's gonna.
Oh, he's gonna make that a creature. Is that a monolith?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you got to protect the Karn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's.
Oh, it does make that no. Okay, so he's gonna play a Narset probably.
Yeah, seems great.
Okay, then they clearly represent that he's trying to find a Source of Plowshares or Source of Plowshares in this case really. So he's gonna get another fourth
Lingus, yeah.
Very good, very good. And then, he already has a Source of Plowshares, so he's gonna plow whatever the artifact is. Green Monolith.
Plowing your Grim Monolith.
Yeah. And now Karn is gonna go down.
I mean, he can attack with all 3 cards to Karn, and that's pretty good.
No, the one thing though, so Stefan's about to make his 5th land drop, right? He does have. Oh, he does have the. It's a tower to in hand.
Yeah.
So all of those, one next turns on the tower, right?
Yeah, but he still can't cast this.
Right, because he doesn't living it yet.
Yeah, but he can cast this this Lotus Petal, and get it countered, just to
go down
cards in hand where he can't be attacked.
Right. So it might be better maybe to draw off of a ring on David's turn, right? At the end of the end step.
Yeah. Yep. Gets countered.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, there's a Narset in place. So actually.
No, Narset. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Ring doesn't do anything at this point. Yeah, because of Narset.
Right. Narset says no.
Yep. Woof. I mean, if he has like a Days Undoing, like that's still rough.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think that David can get rid of this this Ensnaring Bridge much better than Stefan can
get rid of Narset.
Yeah.
So Narset generating some more value there. Looks like he can find Force Negation.
Or like Dak Faden would have been really funny here.
Just steal the ring.
Yeah, just steal the ring and or steal like one of their Grim Monoliths. Like just take their mana base away from them.
Right.
Yeah, seems pretty good.
Okay, so Stefan is going to draw 1 card at the end of the turn.
Oh!
He's going to draw no cards at the end of the turn.
Wow!
Okay, so Hull Breacher coming down from David.
Yeah, and of course he gets the treasure because, Hull Breacher prevents the draw.
So if your deck's trying to draw extra cards, David's deck is ready to say no.
Yeah, no, that's pretty good. So he's gonna lose He's gonna lose a lot of life from this ring
and not draw cards.
Yeah.
All right. Look.
If he doesn't draw another ring, then...
Well, David still has to get rid of the Ensnaring Bridge, right?
Yes.
He is holding.
Well, I mean, the thing is, like, if he doesn't draw another ring, then the ring kills him.
Oh, right,
eventually.
the ring does kill them. Yeah.
But even then, him putting all these lands away, he can't cast this Echo at all. Like, it just doesn't matter.
Right, he's got 2 layers of, like, don't draw.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah.
You just pass the turn.
So David might just be okay here, just holding the Force Negations and pass the turn a few times, right?
Yeah, he's got 2 Force Negations in hand.
Right,
and he
correct.
can hard cast one of them. Like, yeah, I don't think it matters.
Mm-mm.
I think this ring eventually...
So he's taking 3 a turn, is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it looks like 3, 4. 4 a
is it
turn.
4 turn? Ooh, okay,
yeah,
so
that's rough.
That's very quick. Alright, so we're going to see a Defense Grid join the artifact party there, but I think we're past the point of
Defense Grid being good.
Yeah. Which is anytime after turn 2.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
So yeah.
I don't think David cares.
No.
Oh no, he's gonna just hardcast Force Negation. Yeah, that's fine. No, that makes sense.
Okay.
He's got another Force Negation, and Stefan is dead drawing.
Correct, yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it really matters at all.
I wonder if they did they fix the is Stefan in 9 life or
I don't know. They must. They.
Oh, he's okay. So yeah, it's 5 a turn. It's not 4. So Stefan's just dead next turn. He needs to draw a ring to get rid of the ring. Okay. So it is 4 a turn. So he's got 1 more turn to draw a ring, or he could also draw a Karn. But we know that David has
Force
an answer. Yeah. So it looks like we're gonna go to game 3 here. The finals of BCDL Open 3.
Yeah. Hello, Newton is in the chat. Hello, Newton. Ha, see what I did there?
Hi, Newton.
Yeah, you... Oh, he's at 1.
Yeah,
Ooh.
that ring is.
That ring is definitely doing some things here. So,
Oh, there's a
Mystic
Mystic
Forge. I think you just counter that.
Yeah, because
You got to, right? Oh, he's got to pay for it.
no, he can just pay, right?
There was a defense card put into play last turn.
No, that one got forced negation.
There was another one.
And okay, yeah, we're gonna.
Yeah,
go
he drew. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We're gonna go to game 3.
It didn't matter. If he counters whatever he puts into play, it's just game over.
Correct. Yeah, I agree.
Game 3. That was a nail biter. Fun to watch.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So the awkward part here is that now David is on the draw.
Right.
And this kind of matchup really incentivizes the Mystic Forge player being on the play
Mm-hmm.
and being able to capitalize on that speed.
Just jam.
Right. And we didn't really see any. I don't think we saw any sideboard cards from David, or not from David, from Stefan. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I don't think he really brought in
Yeah,
anything.
I think the only cards he's moving around here are the cards that he searched with Karn. He's
Yes.
moving them back to his sideboard.
Yep. Makes sense.
And he also didn't see anything out of David's deck that would change his sideboard,
Right.
right? Because
Yeah.
Wasage and I guess Waterscape can deal with Lavinia.
Wastecape can deal with Lavinia, yeah.
Is it? Oh, Wastecape, not Waterscape. Yeah, Wastecape.
Yeah, Wastecape can deal with Lavinia, so that he might bring that in just to be able to try and deal with Lavinia
Mhm.
if he thinks. But I think it's like the 1-2 punch of Lavinia plus Narset plus all these other pieces, and not just one of them, is
Kinda
the
rough.
single linchpin of the strategy.
Right.
So, and that's by design.
Oh
like,
yeah, it looks like he did put some.
You've got to have
Wascapes there.
you got to have multiple ways to attack these decks, just so that you can attack all the axes they can fight on. That
Mhm.
way you have that way you're not stone cold dead to oh well, I lose to Saga, but I beat their Echo plan. Like
Right.
I want to have something that deals with everything.
Correct.
So, and that's hard, but like there's a lot of ways that David can draw cards to be able to get that
Uh-huh.
to that position. So.
Yep. And David's been playing pretty well this weekend.
Yeah. He said he was at the Oklahoma Land Run event, and then he also was playing at the Gen Con events.
Mhm.
So yeah, he's definitely been playing a lot of high level Legacy lately, and but he definitely did say like I wanted to just jam Jeskai Control and see how it goes,
And it's doing well for him. It's doing well for him.
yeah, I think no matter what happens here, I think he should be very proud of this.
Of course, yeah. All right, so players decided their
I
mulligans
saw a
now.
vexing bobble in that opening hand. That's rough. So I think I see a Flesh Raker
Mm-hmm.
and
And a green monolith.
yeah, and there's a.
Is that a Karn there? I can't really tell.
Yeah, there's a Karn.
It might be multiple green monoliths too.
Yeah, and there's a.
Maybe we'll take a key like
there's
at
a
the
City of
second from the
Traders.
right.
Yeah. I think we're deciding what we want to do.
I think if there's a key in that's what it is. Okay, so just back to
Just
ball.
bobble. Yeah.
Yeah, sequencing here like no. Stefan decided not to just lose his City of Trader in turn 2, so. And this kind of a ring, turn 2 ring here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And shields are down with the
With the Vexing Bauble.
vexing bobble. So.
Have you got to play Vexing Bauble yet?
I have a couple times. Yeah.
The card is
yeah,
really, really
yeah,
good.
I've played a little bit of the Clod Post deck.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh yeah.
I did I recorded a league with the. Actually streamed a league with the Clod Post deck.
Oh really?
But that was fun.
Oh.
It didn't do too well that night, but it was fun. Got to kind of do the Cloud Posty thing on
Yeah.
a couple games, but and I think it was in the Eldrazi list I played too a little bit, so I played a little bit of it there as well.
Cool.
So
if you're Stefan here, do you cast? Oh, okay. So you went
just
for
Karn.
Karn.
Just
Not
go
the
for
ring.
Karn. No, I think Karn is really good here.
Okay, so David's gonna.
Consigned to memory.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay, so that's.
Yes.
That was very good, and now. So Stefan doesn't have any way to untap the monolith right now.
No. Man, consigned to memory. Good magic card.
Very, very good. He just snapped like fetch and not letting discard enter the battlefield. I wonder if we're gonna see a follow-up Lavinia here. I think would have been,
Ooh, Lavinia would be very good here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
especially because like Stefan probably would have to sack the see the traders if he plays anything after that.
No,
you just like a
just
ponder.
a ponder. Yeah.
Right. All right. Well, so
although, like, you could theoretically like rip a pending the Vexing Bauble with no ability to reap a benefit out of it.
not get to cycle. Yeah.
But I don't think that's going to happen. He's ponder shuffling.
Maybe this ponder is going to be very kind to David, and he'll find the
what he wanted.
prismatic ending. Yeah.
Or he's just looking for another land.
Yeah. So looks. Oh, we didn't see. Looks like he's just passing turn. Okay. So if Stefan draws a land, but that's so awkward.
Vexing Bauble, yep.
Oh man! All right, so
the wrongness that of Vexing Bauble making it so you can't cast your. And David very quick to point it out. Yep.
And I think we just noticed that. That's.
Yep. That's rough.
But you don't sack, right? Like you gotta keep that like against the blue white.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh yeah. They're gonna play a lot of
counter magic.
Yeah. I think even if you jam this Fleshraker that's in hand, I think that's not good because you.
I'm just trying to read.
It has to pay 1 to tap for any mana of any color,
Okay.
so he can't like cast Burgie off of it just yet. He would need another mana source.
I think Joe it's like you just read my mind.
Yeah, I saw it. Yeah. Well, no, I saw it. Yeah.
So now, Dave is maybe contemplating cast the 4th Erlingas and start getting in for 2 and drawing extra cards every turn.
Yeah, I mean,
Because you can't counter anything on. I guess you could hard cast a Force of Negation, right?
yes, you could.
So if it doesn't have that, then I think maybe just start drawing extra cards.
He's considering just passing, I think.
Like-
Oh, no. Pending. Oh,
Not gonna draw.
interesting. Yeah, no, it's gone. We made the decision. And it seems like we decided that's what we were gonna do. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We do have our head judge sitting next to Stefan there.
Yeah, watching what's going on. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
It happens.
Yeah.
It's been a long day. But now he does have to get to cast his Lotus Petal now. And
Yeah.
does he
Maybe
have
he
to
gets
worry
to cast Burgie.
There's the ring. I think it's gonna be ring here. I don't think.
Yeah. Ring seems like a good card. I think if he's got Force and Negation, that another consigned to memory. Yeah.
Okay, so the Vexing Bauble was not gonna be. Well, obviously you don't want to just throw away a card, but
Yeah.
as it turns out, was David had the answer for Karn and the one ring.
Yeah.
That would play around Vexing Bauble, right? Okay, so I think
For
now we're
sure.
gonna see the 4th Erlingas attack for 2 and.
He's got a Force and Negation in hand, so.
Yeah. Now that the
but-
Vexing
but
Bauble is
I'm
gonna play.
What I'm saying, like, he's got a Force and Negation in hand. He can now use the 4th Earlingus,
Right.
start generating some advantage.
Is this when the control deck takes a turn and
Ooh, Narset.
Narset? Okay, interesting.
Yeah. I saw it. I think that's another Ponder, maybe.
Okay, so it looks like he's got Force Negation in hand, and there's a Prismatic Ending,
There's a 4th
Fourth,
Earlingus. Yeah.
a Ponder, and a card that I can't identify. Okay, so you got Prismatic Ending.
That's Prismatic Ending. That seems fine.
Seems pretty good, yeah. Okay, David's
I think David is in a really good spot here.
Yeah, there's a Fleshraker, which is a card that can't be countered by Force of Negation.
But he can Prismatic Ending it next turn.
He can.
Yes.
And Stefan doesn't have any spells that he can take advantage to make
Mhm.
an Eldrazi here.
No, there's
and
no
it-
follow up here.
No, and in his deck, the difference between three mana and 4 mana is huge.
Yeah.
So like if you could just play a paddle here and make a token, would make a world of difference. So he knows about the Prismatic Ending, and so David's probably wants to just
take Narset.
yeah, because if you find the Source of Plowshares here, I think he might just use that instead of I think I see Brainstorm, and Wrath of the Skies.
I think the Brainstorm is the appropriate
Okay. Yeah.
for follow-up turns.
Well, I don't think David has land number 4.
No,
So maybe.
but I think you just prismatic ending the
Right. Yeah, you can't. Yeah. So he's just gonna pass a turn, but he's
got cards.
Yep.
Like he's got a lot of things he can do here.
So. We're probably just gonna see.
Burgee is interesting,
But
but
it doesn't do anything.
Doesn't
right?
do anything on this board. No,
I think at this point he needs to try to cast the backside by the horn.
I don't think he can.
No, I'm saying, but maybe just pass a turn and
Yeah,
cross your fingers that you draw another mana source. But he is facing an opponent that is holding a group of like 6 cards.
yeah. And I see some. Yeah, there's some cards there. Oh, yeah, just pass the turn. Seems good. Another force of negation. I think we brainstorm. Yeah.
Yeah, try to find land number 4. Fetch land. There's another force of will. Yeah, there's lots of counter magic. What's the card that? Okay, there's a Force Lingus that he put to the side. I think there's a Hull Breacher. Yeah, David's working with like a wealth of.
Right? He's just got all sorts of stuff going on.
Well, he does not have land number 4 though.
No, but he does have another brainstorm. No, I did see another brainstorm. Oh.
Oh,
Plane
okay.
Cycle,
Right.
Timeless Dragon.
So that's the card I was trying to identify. Okay, so so he's got land number 4.
Okay, that's reasonable. That's actually a pretty good. Yeah, brainstorm, shuffle.
Mm-hmm.
You know. So he's untapping his
Monolith.
Monolith, but I don't think that does anything. Saga's good, but I don't think that's.
Well, Saga with the City of Traders is kind of awkward here.
Yeah. Oof.
I mean, he can not do a whole lot actually.
He can cast the back half, but I think it gets countered.
It does, and Saga just by itself without being able to cast to make constructs is not the best.
Yeah, because he can cast the back half. He has 5. He has 6 mana total. If he does,
yeah. So he's right to do that. He's gonna try to filter the mana.
I think you just snap off this force of negation.
Yeah, like David's holding like a lot of counter magic.
Force of negation, pitch, force of negation.
Yeah.
The disrespect of I don't care what you are good doing at this point. I think David's got this pretty well in hand at this point. Like he is definitely pushing ahead here.
So I think now we're gonna see 4th, right?
Force for 2. Yeah.
Okay. Then he's about to draw 2 cards a turn. I think. Yeah, that's. And I mean the clock almost doesn't matter in my opinion.
No.
I mean it does, but it doesn't. Like. I think it's the game is really
Monarch.
about like how many cards you have in hand and
Right.
your opponent not being able to cast their spells, right? Because Stefan did get in a situation there that.
You got a full grip of cards and.
Oh, he drew a card. So
Yeah,
his
but
deck
he
is being
can't-
very kind to him, right?
But I don't think it's good. I think he just loses it to the. There's another force of will.
Yeah, and he's gonna try to jam here. He's gonna lose the City of Traders. Yeah, that's what we're gonna see here, and I think that's correct. Like
Yeah, you have to do what you got to do.
Right.
In some of these scenarios, yeah.
And also the thing is like there's a Karn, but like what do you? No, Karn is like facing 4 power on the other side of the board.
Yeah, you just force it.
David's just like forcing like I don't.
Yeah,
I don't want you to draw anything or.
Because reasonably, what could he draw at this point that is
gets him out of here?
that gets him out of this? Like, I don't think there's a lot.
Yeah, no.
Not with
not in time, right? Because
not with David drawing a card every turn, 2 cards a turn, and
Because like no, Stefan can when Saga gets to the 3rd chapter, he can get a key.
Yeah.
So let's say he can untap the monolith, but I don't think so. He's at 12 now, right?
Yeah.
So next turn he's not making a construct.
No.
Unless he draws a land that can maybe it's some Mox Opal, but that doesn't help in this case, unfortunately.
No, not really.
Because you can make a construct, then maybe, right? Because you can block a token, and then you get the the key next turn, and you still need to draw like a haymaker, right?
I mean, and that's even if he's able to resolve the trigger. If David doesn't, so he already cast both of his consigned to memories. Okay, never mind. So if he had like an extra consigned to memory,
Right.
like
So it looks like you're
countering the Saga, search trigger.
Yeah. So David actually, I think you might just be able to close out the game. He's got the second and fourth.
Oh God.
So he's got 7 power on the board. Oh no, he's being very.
There's a hull breacher.
He's being very conservative here, but he just decided he didn't even want to attack with the hull breacher, just the 2 tokens.
Play deck Hayden. No, Wrath of the Skies.
Oh, that's right. Okay. So he opted. Oh, he gets Saga too, right?
Oh yes, he gets the Saga as well. So actually, he can pay 0.
It looks like BCDL 3. It's gonna go to 4. Though.
Yeah, it's an enchantment.
Yeah.
Yeah, and so he gets to keep the hull breacher because he only paid 2.
Correct.
Yeah.
So Stefan's gonna get a draw step, and it has to be a good one.
Whoa. That being a 1 ring is rough. I think
4th Erling is for
3?
That's 7?
That's and plus the hull breacher.
Oh, it's 6. Okay, yeah, okay. All right.
It's just lethal.
Okay, so he's gonna put probably counter magic on top of his deck here with a mystic sanctuary. What is he gonna put on top?
Put Force Will.
Force Will, okay. And then he's gonna 4th for.
Yep. Yeah.
And
that's it. Wow. David wins BCDL Open 3 with Jeskai control.
Very, very
amazing.
Well done.
We'll give them a chance to clean up. So
we've got our winner here, David Jimenez.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good. I don't want to butcher your last name.
No, I don't want to either.
Yeah.
Congratulations, brother.
Yeah, you get your name on the giant chicken trophy.
Yeah.
So, man, what a finals match.
Oh my god.
That was wild to watch.
Yeah.
Especially after that game 1 where you were just like, all right, well, I don't have anything. I guess I'm dead.
Yeah.
And then game 2 where you're just like,
I have everything.
Take over the game. I have everything. Here's a Lavinia. And we saw the Lavinia. We're just like,
yeah, Lavinia was clutch.
Yeah, no, it was over. I think it was pretty much over when you cast Lavinia. And then game 3, like him stumbling a lot on a lot of his early plays. It's sketchy because you don't want to be on the draw against that deck.
Yeah.
And it makes it kind of rough because that deck wants to be on the play.
It does.
Everything.
I had to double consign for the opening hand.
Consign was great to watch.
I was like, I'll hit a 3rd land eventually. I just have to not let an engine get in play.
Yeah, pretty much. So, yeah. Prismatic ending. The prismatic ending of the bauble was interesting, simply because he didn't draw off of it. I thought that was interesting.
It's been a long day.
Yes, it has been a long day. So yeah, but and then obviously prismatic ending on the flush raker was pretty good, and you had it all at that point. Yeah,
because I needed the bauble gone so I could play Narset and hold a Force Negation.
Yeah, for sure. So, and then just having those 4th Earlinguses to close out the game. So, textbook. It looked awesome. Yeah, it was a lot of fun to watch, and So, thank you for coming out and
thanks for
winning the event.
If you don't need to thank me for that.
I love watching people win events. That's all I do is watch people win events. So. No, I do. I love it. I love seeing it. So.
Yeah, I mean, seeing someone like David Wynn who's traveled to... David and I saw each other at Oklahoma City, and he was at Gen Con and then here, so he's just been all over. To see you get the win, that's awesome, man. I'm super happy for you. You killed it.
Yeah. So I think we're going to be closing up shop here pretty soon. Rob, do you have anything you want to say before we close up?
No, just thank you to everyone out there. Thank you to Adam, Joe, and everyone else that came and did coverage. Thank you to everyone that showed up. Thank you to Warpgate and the awesome staff for hosting us. And thank you to everyone that continues to support BCDL and all the other grassroots legacy events that are springing up. It's awesome to see. And any way me or BCDL can help you, if you want to start grassroots legacy in your area, hit me up. We'll make it happen.
Yeah. And if you're going to do anything like that, hit me up, and I'll happily help you promote your events through the article series on MTG Goldfish, for sure. I know that's how Rob and I's relationship started, and now we're best friends. So.
Yeah, it's
awesome.
It's been a huge help getting the word out through MTG Goldfish and the weekly articles, and also everyone that podcasts and helps us get the word out. The Legacy Small Talk podcast, Eternal Glory podcast, now Everyday Eternal, and
Dark Depths.
The Dark Depths podcast.
Yeah. So yeah.
Thank you to everyone. I mean, it really takes a community to make these things happen.
Yep. All right. Hey, thanks everybody.